What's up, guys? Let me tell you about the time I hopped in the wrong bus and let's just say it turned into a full blown unseen adventure. So, here's how it all started. I was heading out in a regular shopping trip. One of those everyday missions where you think nothing's gonna go wrong. It was a hot summer day and I was headed down to one of my favorite stores in HP. If you know where's that at. Now, to get there, I just take this one bus that's a straight shot. No transfers, no turns, just one line. Easy, right? So I get there, I do my shopping, I get what I need, and now I'm ready to head home. I walk out and I made my way to the bus stop and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, guys. I just did my shopping. Now, I did not realize this stop had multiple lines. So when the first bus pulled up, I was like, boom, this my bus. I didn't even ask the driver. I just hopped on and sat down like I owned the seat, guys. I didn't I didn't thought about it. I didn't even second think about it. Like I didn't even had no thought to ask the bus driver. And as I was cooling down from that summer heat, I feel the bus start turning. And I'm like, hold up, wait, why is this bus turning? That's when it straight hit me. I'm in the wrong bus. Yes, guys. That feeling you panic moment where I like, what now? I was like, what now? Like, that when you like, oh man, everything just went left. Now, remember this was before I had my Ray-Bans or any of these fancy navigation apps that help us know our surroundings, okay? So your boy had to go old school. I got up and asked the driver, hey, where am I and what line is this? And what intersection are we at? And to his credit, he told me everything, the stop number, the street, the intersection where we were at. And all that info is golden, especially when you're blind. You know what I mean? You keep that mental map running all day. So I get off, and this nice lady who must have overheard my conversation comes over and tells me, do you need help crossing over to the other bus stop? And you know what? I said yes. Sometimes we don't ask for help when we should, but that day I was thankful that she stepped in. She helped me get across and make sure I found my stop and I got back on track. Now, you would think I would have learned my lesson, right? Next time I was out, I did make sure I asked the driver, you know, and this story is the same bus line, and I was feeling confident as well. You know what I mean? But there was something missing, guys. You know those stop announcements? Those little cues that let you know what bus stop you're on, when to get ready, when to get off? Yet, gone. So I'm over here sitting down, counting steps in my head, like if I'm over here doing a quiz or something. And as luck would have it, I missed my stop. So now I'm getting off somewhere I never been before. I got off in an intersection that is the type of intersection that gets you caught off balance. And crossing those can make you nervous because you don't know where's the next curve. And this intersection curbs, wow, you're in the intersection. So those are, for me, a little, I'm a little intimidated by those. But, my name is Daredevil. I will do it. But, you know, it's a 7 lane street with an island in the middle as well. So sometimes you don't know how much they stick out and all that stuff when you're crossing. But the bus driver noticed, and I had told him I stop as well, and he noticed he missed that. He noticed that he dropped me off in the wrong stop because he told me, you know what, let's put the I'm gonna park the bus and I'm gonna help you over, because you know, because of not having those sound cues and those stop announcements, we missed the stop. We missed the stop completely, and he felt bad. So he pulled over, put the parking bus, and he told the passengers that he would be back, to bear with him. He would, and then he started to get off the bus. And that man walked me across the street all himself. He helped me to the next stop. And that's one of those moments that reminded me, yeah, there's still good people out there. You know, he put that bus on park and helped me cross, you know? And before he left, he told me, "Are you good from here?" I told him, "Yep, I know. I know my way from here. I know where I'm at. I know how to get home." So I was good. He smiled and he headed back to his bus, and I caught the next bus and headed home. So, yeah, sometimes getting around the city means a few detours and a little confusion and maybe an extra story or two. But that's what makes it a unseen adventure. And hey, if you ever hop on the wrong bus, don't panic. You might just meet someone kind around the way.